Making someone feel especially loved and noticed is what the best birthdays are all about. You'll get some new and doable birthday celebration ideas from my next guest. Candace Hafen is a mom, wife, and a former school teacher turned celebration maker and decorator. I love that. Welcome to Studio 5.
Thank you.
You're a celebration maker.
I kind of am.
I like that. I like that resume line very, very much. In fact, as we think about birthdays, moms are responsible for bringing the magic. And that can feel overwhelming if we let it or if we create it to be. What's your birthday philosophy as a mom?
Well, birthdays are totally my favorite thing.
They're your thing.
They are. They're like this time that you get to let your kid feel special and kind of spoil them and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
So I just love them. And I love that you can just have all these little things that you can do that just make them feel really, really loved. But I find that, like you said, we can get a little stressed out as moms. We get really into the details, which is great because that's what makes it.
Yeah.
But it kind of overdoes it for us sometimes when we get stressed out. So I have found some traditions that help to take away that stress.
Well, I heard you say simple at least 2 or 3 times, which
Simple
I appreciate.
is important.
And the thing about a birthday tradition is it can be simple and still pack a punch, right? Still have an impact in their little lives and on their day. You find that your ideas mainly fall into 3 categories. The first is decor traditions.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's right.
Let's go over here. You say repeating decor pieces can help kind of set a vibe.
Yeah, so let me give you a little backstory here. So my son and my husband share a birthday, which is totally awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so fun. But at the same time, it's 2 birthdays that I have to take care of.
I have the same struggle. My daughter Lucy and I are a day apart.
Oh my goodness.
October 5th.
So you get my pain.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also a month after Christmas. So by the time I've gone through the Christmas rush, got to their birthday, I've had to go through Christmas, clean it up, redecorate my house. And I'm kind of exhausted.
Yes.
So then the thought of 2 birthdays can really stress me out sometimes. And that was kind of where it really hit me. We've always done traditions since they were little, but decor traditions really started a few years back where my kids have gotten older and life's just gotten busier. And we hit that time with my son and my husband's birthday. And I was like, okay, I'm not finding as much joy as I should be right now. I'm getting stressed. And I'm like, I need to figure this out. And this is what I figured out. That instead of reinventing the wheel every single birthday with your decor, have a few pieces that you can go to that are gender neutral, that you can just make work for every birthday and make them feel special for that person. So the same pieces, but repurposed for that purpose.
But when those pieces come out, we know it's party time. We know it's birthday time.
Yes, and they actually look forward to it.
Okay, give us some examples.
So like this example, so I have this table runner and it's actually double-sided. So there's the stripe side.
Oh, cute.
And there's this spot, confetti side.
Yeah.
And it has all these colors that I can use. If I'm decorating for my daughter, I might pull out the pinks or maybe the pretty mint green. If I'm decorating for my son, I'm going to probably pull the reds.
So you change the balloons, but the actual runner is the same.
Yeah. And it can also throw a wrapping paper with it, what you wrap your presents in. You can even put a wrapping paper underneath. What you do for your streamers, all that kind of stuff. You just switch out a little bit and you have a whole new look for that person.
I love that.
So it's really, really, really nice to have those pieces to go to.
You can start the birthday early at the breakfast table. You like a good place setting to set the day.
I love a place setting.
Yeah.
This is one of my very favorite things.
A lot of families have a plate, right? That red You Are Special plate or whatever. I love how you've expanded it a little bit.
So I have this happy birthday plate right here.
Cute.
And it's, again, it goes with my runner, so it's I can use it every single birthday, no matter what colors I pick.
Yeah.
And the birthday person gets to eat off of that. And it just makes the day special.
You do a balloon avalanche. What's that?
Okay. So we love to decorate. It's actually one of my kids' favorite things.
Is it?
It is.
That's
they
fun.
love to have their doors decorated.
Okay.
So when they open their door, they have a surprise. And it doesn't have to be a balloon avalanche every time. It can be just streamers and balloons.
Cute.
But the balloon avalanche is super fun because when they open the door, all the balloons just fall in on them.
That's great. That's great. And that's the first few minutes, a few seconds of their day, and they know mom and dad remembered and people care.
Yep.
Tell me about the birthday mirror at your house.
Okay. So I use window markers.
Okay.
You can use dry erase markers. They actually work the same, but it's actually just their mirror in their bathroom. I like to just write a little birthday message on it. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to be an artist. Just a little message to be like, hey, I noticed it's your birthday and you're special.
And those messages can go a long way. In fact, I understand you tuck messages in balloons too.
Yes. So this is an idea. So when you're decorating, we always use balloons, right?
Always, yes.
So grab some strips of paper and a Sharpie marker.
Okay.
And just write a note, fold it up really tight, put it in a balloon, do your decorating. at the end of the birthday, they can pop their balloons, and guess what? Another little special opportunity to be like, oh, they love me. They thought about me.
With that love note. Are we popping one?
Yes, we've got a pin right here.
Oh my
this
gosh.
Pink one right here.
Okay.
It's yours.
All right. Here we go. And plug your ears if you're nervous. Woo! Look at that. Our audio guy just yelled. I heard him. I heard him. I heard him. My birthday. Brooke has great style. Pay you later for that. Not even my birthday. But I love that idea of the love note ending the day. Super cute, Candace, super cute. Let's go to the next category, food traditions, because obviously there's gonna be some treats, there's gonna be some sugar, and you say you can wrap that up into special moments too.
Yes, yes. So I love to have the food be picked out by my kids. So often it's they get to pick what we eat, but you can also have like a go-to, this is only what we eat on their birthdays for breakfast. It's set.
I like that.
Depending on what works for your family, because that's what it's about. It's about adapting to your family.
Totally.
So I love to do I love the idea of sprinkle pancakes.
Okay.
So you just make pancakes, you stir in some sprinkles into the mix, and you've got your birthday breakfast that you only do on birthdays. That's really special and
Look
fun.
at that stack. Bubbles in the milk. That's just a little activity to make it feel silly.
Okay, so this actually started by accident, but it's probably one of our very favorite, most sacred traditions at our house. Sacred, like my kids do not even let me miss it. So I would give my kids, when they were little, I would give them a drink and I'd give them a straw once in a while just to be the fun mom, you know? And so I did, and when they would do it, of course, like every kid, what do? They start blowing bubbles in their drink.
Rite of passage.
Yeah. So I, being this little prim and proper mom, was like, well, you know what? Don't blow bubbles in your drink. It's not your birthday. And I just said it being funny. Well, so what happened when birthdays rolled around?
It became the bubble blowing day.
Exactly.
I love it.
So
I love it.
Now it's required. Like even me, they're like, you didn't blow your bubbles.
That's the cutest. That's darling. I love that it's extending through your kids' birthdays and ages. How do you let them pick out a cake, or what's that process like?
So for us, it's always been like if they loved something, it started out as that. You know, if we love trucks, if we love trains, if we love Barbie dolls, Mom would just decorate the cake that way. And so that's what it started as. And then it kind of morphed and it got into this, well, we can do whatever we want. Like my daughter likes cookie dough. And so she said, I want a cookie dough cake, Mom. So I made her a cookie dough cake.
Cutest.
So we've done fun ones. We've done ones for Grandma even, and made Grandma's birthday cake special.
I love that. Your third category, and I'm so sad we're out of time, but you like to celebrate with activity traditions as well. So quickly, you do milestone birthdays. How do you celebrate that?
So like, for example, my daughter, when she turned 18, we did a trip out of town overnight with a best friend.
Fun.
Things like that.
And you like to do things you've never done before on birthdays?
So that is an idea that actually came from my community, but I loved it. It's that you take them to do something new every birthday. So if they've never been rock climbing, take them rock climbing. If they've never shot a gun, take them shooting a gun.
It becomes an adventure.
Yeah, if you haven't gone for a pedicure together, go for a pedicure together, you know? Do those things. Go knife throwing. We took my son knife throwing for his birthday with my husband.
And you close the loop with a birthday letter.
Yes, this is actually another favorite of mine. So the birthday letter, I have a little envelope right here. It's just a letter you write to them every birthday that just tells them like about their last year and about what you love about them, and it just becomes a memento for them.
Oh my goodness, I am learning from you and soaking this up. I'm going to pluck a few of yours if that's okay. Your traditions,
yes, please do.
Borrow them for my family. You have plenty more ideas on your website.
I do. I have a download that they can get with like 26 plus. I say plus because each idea kind of has a couple ideas hidden in it. So they can grab that at my website, Lemon Drops and Lilies, letter N.
Lemon Drops and Lilies, and use the code Studio5 for 20% off anything on that site. That's a great gift for us.
Anything for the birthday collection.
For the birthday collection. Thank you so much. That code expires on July 16th. So great to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your sparkle.
Thanks for letting me be here.
Really fun.